Hi everybody, this is Kathy, and thanks for coming to my channel. I hope you had a wonderful holiday and are continuing to holiday it up and on to our 2023 new year. And I pray for you and for me that the new year is going to bring us lots of joy and happiness and hope. Today, before I go on, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. And if you watch the video and like it, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up. That helps me in my on to our 2023 new year. And I pray for you and for me that the new year is going to bring us lots of joy and happiness and hope. Today, before I go on, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. And if you watch the video and like it, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up. That helps me in my algorithms, and I'd appreciate it. Today I'm going to make for you a journal that was inspired by this magazine, Somerset Studio. And it was something I saw in it, and it was this journal they're making based on the circus. Mine is not going to be based on the circus, but what I took from this is the sewing and the layering and the different colors, and I was in the mood for something a little cheery, so I found some wonderful digis from Misguided, and that's what I'm going to use. I highly recommend taking a look at this magazine. They're not cheap, but they're very inspiring. So if you've never heard of it, Somerset Studio, often you can go to stampington.com, which is the publisher, and they'll have back issues that you can purchase that are cheaper than I think these are like $15, $16, but you can buy back issues that are just as inspiring for less than that. So let's get started. First, I'm going to start with, as I said, these wonderful digis from Misguided, and I'm going to use these papers for each section of the journal. I'm going to be mounting them on this black cardstock, but before I do, I am going to ink the edges just a bit because I noticed some white showing through. I just happened upon these digis. I just think they're so cute and odd. I was in the mood for something unconventional today with some bright colors in it. I've been away from YouTube for a bit, so what with the holidays and all. So I thought it'd be fun to do this project. This project may take more than one video. I hope you stick with me. I am doing sewing with it. You don't have to sew with it. You could just glue. And this is going to have a lot of different layers and different materials. And it's going to really, the binding is going to be hinges with cloth. And I'll show you some of the materials that I've gathered. So I've gathered like a little bit of this and a little bit of that. and lots of ribbon, and then lots of ticking. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set these on this black cardstock, and it's simply so I can tear it off more easily. I am going to be sewing it, but I want to be able to place it and have enough paper around it so I can tear it. Aren't these adorable? They're kind of strange little prints, but I do like them. I like this little guy. This looks like an ostrich. And this is from, I want to say the name of this digi was, let me check real quick for you in case you're interested. It's called, I used both Silly Creatures and Funny Friends. Excuse me. From Misguided. Excuse me. Okay. And I am going to cut it and then tear it. I think that would be a little easier. I love this. Has a little heart that he's holding on to, or she. I think it's a he. Now I'm just going to tear it. The reason I put a black piece around it is really so that it would show up a little better. There's going to be all sorts of layers under here. And I didn't want the color in the picture to be lost. So I chose to put it on black, and I didn't have any black fabric. Otherwise, I would have chosen some black fabric. next, I have these little quotes that I want to put on them. Oops. Oh, I like happy for him. I'm just slightly gluing them because I will be sewing them. And I think I had one named Heart. Rip this a little more. Let's do Daydream. Come on, looks like it's out. Inspire. Harmony. And Whisper. Okay, I'm going to take these to the sewing machine and I will be right back. Okie doke, I'm back, and I'm going to leave most of these strings. I want it a little grungy, but not so much that you can't, that the pages get all tangled up. I love him. Look. Or her. Okay. So these are going to be the top of our signatures. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to grab the paper that's going to be in the signature itself. So I've made some bundles here. And I'm going to get my bone folder. And spread out my little covers just so I know what's what. Okay, so that's with that. And all I did was I had a composition book and I ink stained it a while ago, so I just cut the bottom half of 3 pages and folded it, and that's going to give me 6 pages altogether of that. And I haven't figured out exactly what I'm doing. So we're playing it by ear. This. And I have some beautiful coffee stain paper from Vintage Style Snippets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 pieces of this. It doesn't bother me that it's going over. This is not going to be your typical journal. Then I have some register paper. I'm going to just stick in the middle there. Actually, I'm going to stick it in the middle of this. And all I'm doing is making sure each signature has a variety of papers. Okay, next I have some little things that I wanted to use as pockets. So I'm going to set these aside. For a moment. We'll put those up there. And what I did was took a paper bag and cut it up in pieces to make little pockets. So I'm going to do that now. It's going to go up one side. Just like that. And I'm going to grab my notch, my circle punch. It doesn't like to do it when the paper's not thick. I'm doing the same thing here, but this one I'm just going to do on the side and on the bottom. That's it. Don't need a notch in that one. Instead of a notch, I'm going to make a V. Like that. Yeah, and if you don't have a circle punch, you can always just do that V. And this just needs something here. And on this one, I'm just going to tear it out. Why not? What do we have here? Same thing. Just like that. And on this one, just like that. Set that aside for a moment. Now I have an envelope that I've kind of cut in half. I'm going to make that some sort of something. Maybe something that opens up. Just like that. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to glue the bottom, fold it, we can make this some sort of a flap. Right? Let's see. So eventually that could go right behind, and then it can open up and we could decorate something in there. Sounds like a plan to me. We're going to do that same thing here. Glue the bottom. Fold it. Make it a flap. And there we have two. Three. Oop. Oh well. It doesn't matter. Four. Whoop, once again. Five and one more. Let's try to make this so I don't rip it. There we go. Okay, so let's find a place for this. What I think I'm going to do is have it like this. Like that. Same thing. Okay, and we'll hold off on bags for now. Okay, I have some book pages, and I have some colored sheets here, and I think we're going to use the colored sheets behind here. Along with some book page. Along along with some packaging materials. Okay, so let me start by gluing this. And I want the packing material to show off to the side a bit. And at the bottom. Then I have some stamps. I want those to show up here. And whoops. Okay. Okay. I do want a piece of gold. There. So basically you're going through and you're layering. Okay. Next, I have some lace. What I might do is put that I think that's what I'll do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to staple keep that for back there. And I'm going to glue. No, I'm not. I'm going to take my sewing machine, and I'm going to sew right through there. I'll be right back. Okay. Huh. Okay. Next, I'm going to group the other ones similarly. I do need some more stuff here, maybe some piano paper. This is from a player piano. And I always love the way this looks. I buy this off of eBay. It's not cheap, but I think I bought 2 rolls, and I've had them for over 4 years. So you don't use a lot. It's extremely fragile. I do want to put in a tab. And I think I will do it with one of this. I did have a guest check that I printed on with my printer. Can also put that under here. Nah. Let me that right here. Wow, it worked. I'm surprised. Okay. I like that. Grunge this up a bit. Okay, off camera, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the other 5 of these, and then I'll come back in the next video to show you how I attach them. Okie doke. Thanks for watching, and please stay tuned for part 2.